guys! For today's video I've got a demo first impression of the Givenchy Teint Couture Balm. This is a blurring foundation balm with SPF of 15 and a bare skin perfector. Let's get started. So I picked this foundation up during the Sephora 20% VIB sale. And I've actually been wanting to try it for a really long time. I've watched plenty of videos on it, and I really like these type of products because they're easy for every day. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how it applies, how it wears throughout the day, check in with you every couple of hours, and give you kind of like my overall first impression of this product. So before we start, I want to go ahead and kind of describe to you what this foundation promises, pretty much. And according to the Sephora website, it's an invisible, ultra lightweight skin fusion foundation for flawless bare skin effects. This Teint Couture Balm leaves your skin with a lightweight veil of coverage. Its antioxidants of vitamin E and jasmine flower work together to protect and revitalize the skin. Infused with a light reflecting diamond powder, this foundation corrects blemishes and gives your complexion a natural looking radiance. With that said, I am combination skin. I have an oily T-zone and normal to dry, depending on the weather, outer perimeter of my face. So this is a luminous, somewhat luminous foundation. I personally am not afraid of a little dewy skin. Nothing a little matte powder can't fix down the T-zone because I like luminous finish foundations. They always leave the skin looking very healthy, and I like them for daily use because you don't have to put on too many other things. You can really get away with just that foundation and a little bronzer and some lipstick and you're good to go. I have used a lot of Givenchy products and I love them all thus far. I've just never tried like a foundation product, so this is going to be my first. I picked up this shade number 8 Nude Amber. It was the darkest and I'm hoping that it matches. In the box you also get this little leaflet or pamphlet with some more instructions and details about your new product. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it and check in with you periodically. Let's do this. So I'm going to prime one side of my face using the Givenchy Mr. Matte mattifying primer. And then I'm going to leave one side all by itself with no primer. So I'm going to apply the primer to my left, your right. So I'm just going to shake her up. And I'm going to use my hands to apply it to the side that I used the primer on. That's what the consistency looks like. It does feel very smooth and light so far. There is a slight fragrance, but it's not anything overpowering. But if you are super sensitive to fragrance, you might not like it. But it's not heavy at all. It's very nice and refreshing, actually. I'm going to bring you a little in closer so you can see the finish before I apply any more to the other side of my skin. So here's my skin with no product on it, just my usual moisturizer. I have some imperfections. And here is the side with what you just saw me applied. Maybe if I add a little more to this area, it'll cover it completely. But for the most part, it looks very skin-like. Let me apply just a little to my area of concern here, where I have a few discoloration, few areas of concern, like right here. I like that it gives me coverage, but you can still see through, so it does look very skin-like and natural. So no product and product. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the other side of my face. I really like how it looks so far. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it to this side of my face, which is the side that has no primer. And you know what? I'm actually just going to use my hands to do this as well. I really like the way that it came out. So. So I'm going to finish up my makeup. For the side that I used primer, which is my left, your right, I'm going to set with a translucent powder. And for the other side, I'm going to leave it alone, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and finished my face makeup. I kept it very simple because I want to really see how the product performed. Just a little bit of bronzer, some liquid lipstick, some lashes, and that was it. Oh yeah, and the translucent setting powder. I used the MAC setting powder. And that was about it. It's currently 10:41 a.m. on November 23rd. And I'll check back in with you in a few hours. Hey guys! So here's my first check-in. We are 1:18. Can you see? You like my picture? Isn't it cute? Okay, randomness. It's 1:18, so I've been wearing this for 3 hours? And it's looking really good. I feel like this is kind of like my Tom Ford foundation, whereas the longer it wears, the nicer it looks. I guess once the skin warms up and it settles and I'm really loving it. I love the fact that it's so natural and skin-like. Like, my imperfections are not completely gone. Like, you know, the marks here and there that I have on my skin, they're not completely gone. But my skin just looks fresh. You know what I mean? So far, so good. I wanted to mention this really quick because I was reading the little pamphlet and it's saying that this foundation, the complexion is smooth and perfectly even for up to 12 hours. So I'm taking that as, like, this is long wearing and it's so light and it feels so good. I'm in natural light, so it has not oxidized. It still looks really good on the skin. So for my first check-in, my 3-hour check-in, looking good, feeling good. I haven't creased yet. This is the side, my left, your right, was the side that I used primer and powder, and we're looking good. This side you can see it's getting a little more luminous because I didn't put any powder, but it doesn't look bad, you know? Alright guys, check in with you in a little bit. Hi guys. So, it's currently 10:41. So I gave this foundation a full day of love and wear. We did errands, we did stuff outside, we did it all. So, as you can see, I am a little shiny, but that was to be expected. But for the most part, I'm very, very satisfied with how the product held up and performed. I'm gonna bring you closer so you can see. So, you know it's been a long day when your liquid lipstick is completely gone. So, here is what my skin looks like at the moment. It's a little shiny, but nothing a blotting sheet or some mattifying powder can't fix. Very, very impressed. It held up very well. Very natural, still feels very light. So my overall first impression is a really, really good one. I'm very happy. I will be keeping it. The color was perfect. The wear was perfect. The way it felt on my skin, I'm very happy with it. It's a dewy, luminous foundation. And it looks it. And it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look greasy. And I'm very happy with it. I definitely recommend it. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye. the Wayne Gauze anniversary set. This is his second anniversary set, and it includes a total of 8 wonderfully handcrafted brushes.